Remember when people overlooked the point when Will Smith stopped laughing at a joke and decided that it was offensive, and it has to do with the eye roll at austerity, and G.I. Jane is an austere figure, so it seemed like Chris Rock didn't write the joke, because when you put that up to someone on the spot and they got the camera on them, you're not hallucinating if you think you're in the limelight. You don't have a complex or anything. You really are Jada Pinkett Smith. So she was like rolling her eyes at the austerity of G.I. Jane because it's subconscious. And everybody overlooked that, and then they were talking about the slap. The slap. Was it real? Was it staged? And it could be both and fucking not. When what is really interesting is whatever subversive energy makes a motherfucker change his mind about what is funny in a joke. But we can't argue that G.I. Jane is not an austere figure, because G.I. Jane is an austere figure. If you could even just conjure that, then it is. Congratulations. By the way, like, sometimes you can really do stuff. So that's the person who has to be in charge of writing jokes, you know? And I could see that because I went to Spelman College or something like that. But everybody needed a distraction, like some ambulatory lights or something off the sides of the freeway to rubberneck, and as a distraction from the mundanity that we fell out of the order of the mundane. Because we got tired of the repetition. But it's not the same thing, you know what I mean? Like, repetition, is there a loose association sometimes between two words? Can you say that about mundanity and repetition? Then you can see that it's a setup when it's to expound on a variable that is less variable in words with loose applications to each other. You know what I mean? Hell actually has 4 corners because it's loosely correlating and taking a concept or something from something that has attributes coming from different events. You know, even your brain is gray matter that kind of grow around causality. It's not really physical, you know what I mean? But it's like the Matrix. Well, yeah. Yeah, the Matrix. There's a little Morpheus too. It's gonna be. You have to know there's gonna be some more stuff too. In a conveyance, and you can't forego conveyance for something with more sensation. There's gonna be a long process to putting things back in order for the conveyance, because it's just like setting up for the observing mind. The observing mind is going to only be interested in what it's interested in for the purpose it is, you know. Just because it's the observing mind, you think that it's going to burn out if you have to endure everything, if you have to overanalyze everything.